and we are still talking about worship this week. The encounter Jesus had with a Samaritan woman at a well one day reminds us how easily the topic of worship can come up in a conversation. Right after Jesus pointed out to this woman at the well that she was living with a man who wasn't her husband, she tried to change the subject by bringing up a question about whether Jerusalem is the place to worship. Jesus replied, saying, "God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth." John 4:24. Jesus was telling us here what true worship looks like. It must come from within, from the heart, or as Jesus said, in spirit. But truth must also be involved. We need to have a true understanding of the God we are worshiping and how he has told us to worship. Worshiping only in spirit can lead to a shallow religious experience, which could easily result in our saying one thing and doing quite the opposite of what God wants us to do. On the other hand, when doctrinal truths become the main focus of our worship, we can quickly become stuck in a formalistic, lifeless religious experience. People may even see us as being cold and harsh to those around us when this happens. Therefore, we must make sure that our worship contains both correct doctrinal information, but is carried out and practiced from the heart. Then we can safely say we are worshiping God in spirit and in truth. Tomorrow we'll see what it means to worship in the beauty of holiness, as it said in our memory text this week. Whatever does that phrase mean? We'll find out tomorrow as we explore it just a little more. We'll see you then.